Hey, virtual students, it is Friday, September 18th, and I am going to talk to you about what you are specifically doing today. Okay, so this screen looks probably a little bit different on yours. I'm going to go back out so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. This is part 4, basically, in your Ready book with lesson 6. It's going to be from the page 56 and 57, the Prince and the Pauper, okay? But it's a little bit different, and so I'm going to explain it. So go back out to your modules. This is, again, Miss Claxton, and I'm talking to my virtual students. On this calendar, okay, hopefully you've been looking at it. It tells you today, hopefully. It does not yet tell you today, so I'm going to put it on there with this video what to do. So that is my fault for not doing that, but I will get that before you look at this video. And you should have done all of this. So you've read over the objectives and the standards. You've done the pre-test for story elements, setting, theme, all those things. Then you did a story element 2-column note sheet. So you looked at the 3 vocabulary videos, and in the text color red, you submitted your notes that were 2-column notes that were about setting, characterization, and all the 5 elements of a story. Then you read over part 1 of lesson 6, starting on page, I think it's 53. Yep, 53. And you watched me teach you and guide you through that, and that was not a submission. And then individually, and me teaching you on the guided video, you did parts 2 and 3 of lesson 6, so pages 54 and 55, and you submitted that in. If you are at that point, that is awesome. And now you're ready to do today, okay, which is part 4 and the 2-column notes with the Prince and the Pauper, okay? So what that means is this. Instead of just doing it in your Ready book, there's two parts to this, okay? You'll be working in part 4, lesson 6, pages 56 and 57, as well as guided close reading 2-column handout notes, okay? This is for you to unpack the story and really delve into thinking about the characters, the setting, the theme, the movement of the story, how the characters interact with one another, okay? And again, it's about a prince and a pauper. Pauper, someone who was like more of a beggar in the street at that time and very like raggedy clothes. And obviously the prince is very royal. So it's 2 totally different opposite types of characters and their interaction together, okay? So you're going to read the short story on page 56, lesson 6, part 4. As you read the story, open the 2-column notes with the story and work on them as you read. So click the notes here, make a new copy, work on your new copy. Okay. So sorry. And then make a new copy, work on your new copy, and add your name, date, etc. to the top and type it in red text. So this is what you will see when you open that document. You are going to have to make a new copy. You cannot write on this. It's view only anyway. So you go File, Make a Copy, and then you can title it, instead of all of this, oh, I spelled Pauper wrong. Okay. Oops. And I'll change that. You could put your name with part 4, lesson 6. Press OK, and it's going to make a new copy. Go ahead and exit out of the old one, and then just work on your copy, okay? So that's what you do. And then when you are finished with the notes and reading the story, answer the questions on page 57 with part 4, and you can do this in your book, cite evidence for number 3. And then in your submission, do your text entry, put number 1 is this, number 2 is this, and 3 write out your answer, and then share the link here. So share, and then get your link that comes up, okay? And then share that. Copy the link.